We're back in the water for this last episode of the season. We gotta do something big, something different, something extreme. We are here at Extreme Windsurfing. I'm joined with Jim Carabas, who has been here for a long time, right here in West Atlantic City. How you doing today?
We're doing great. It's a great day. We've had some really good wind earlier, and now it's perfect for learning. We've been here 28 years with the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
And we're kind of like our little resort here, kind of the pearl of Pleasantville.
I'm going to say, this is my first time here, so when I saw the directions, I see you're behind the Holiday Inn, I was like, am I going to the right place? So how did you find this spot? How did this spot come to fruition behind the hotel?
Well, man, that's a really long story. But 29 years ago, I put on a windsurfing event with the city of Atlantic City, and we needed a place to finish up the event. And this has been a windsurfing site for, probably 5-10 years before that. And so when I came here and I proposed to the then owner, a very colorful Sonny Bagraduni, he was like, you ought to put a windsurfing thing in here. And well, we ended up putting a windsurfing thing in here, and now we do windsurfing, stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking. It's just a real nice beach resort, 300-foot beach, a deck, gazebos, you name it, we got it.
What makes this spot specifically so good?
What really, it's an interesting little meteorological sort of just a unique little spot. To our southwest, straight out, we have a clear fetch to open ocean. And what happens is you have a thermal wind, which is the thermals rising over the hot land.
Yep.
Okay. In a normal barrier island situation, say behind Ocean City or up behind LBI, the wind has to come. The hot air rises and the cool air comes in underneath it, but it hits a little column of air over top of the barrier island. And as we both know, when air rises, velocity slows down. So it kind of comes up and slows down, cools, and then it's picked up again. Here it's a straight fetch. We're one of the most consistently windy places. Not the windiest places in the country, but one of the most consistently windy places using the iWindsurf data they've been out probably 20 years now.
You're a pretty good meteorologist.
I don't know about that.
You're talking about sea breeze fronts, you're talking about thermals rising. All right, so I'm going to go out and practice how to do all this. Now, this is my first time windsurfing, so what do I need to know before I get out there?
First thing is, it's not a muscle game, okay? You got to listen to Techno Mike. He's going to tell you exactly how to do it. If you follow his directions, you'll be up and sailing 5 minutes. We're not promising everybody that, but you look like a pretty athletic guy, and Mike's a really excellent instructor.
I went to the gym a couple times over the past couple of times.
Oh, you're looking buff.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to add?
We're just really glad you came, and I hope you have a really good time out there, because it's a much easier sport than you think.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to it. Thanks for the time.
Let's
do this. Let's get out in the water.
All right. What we were doing is a pretty simple lesson, okay? It was uphauling into the neutral position, okay, and holding the rig out and balancing with that, and then feeling by moving the sail forward and backward what you were, the different experiences, how you oriented to the wind. And then Mike had you reach up onto the boom and what we call sheet in, kind of pull in, and that's where you felt the power and you started going real nicely. And then you threw down a jibe, which is a kind of a high performance move first, and then you finished up with a tack, and that's turning into the wind, one's turning away from the wind, and it's just super.
Thanks to everybody here at Extreme Windsurfing for making this possible and showing me the ropes, quite literally, because you have to pull a rope to get yourself in position. And it really just shows you the power of the wind. Of course, we know what can happen during hurricanes and nor'easters, but even on partly sunny days like this, you can use the power of the wind to get you around. Really cool, and if you guys haven't done it before, I'm telling you, once you get on and you get the hang of it, you're gonna love it. So from here at Extreme Windsurfing, I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. It's our last episode of the season. We're gonna have a wrap-up episode for you over Labor Day weekend. We'll talk to you then. Until then, everybody,